I'm severely underprepared for this, and I'm also tired, but hey, let's do this. I don't know what I have on either or any of these, but we'll see. We'll see. This is the original RG35XXSP from Anbernic. This one is charging currently. It's at 68%. Almost nice. I like this. The buttons are a little bit stiff. You know, let's zoom in a little bit here. The buttons are a little bit stiff, but wow. But I like the device overall. I haven't put much use into it, to be completely honest. These are all still pretty new to me. I've spent most of my time on my 40XXV, which I swear I just had here a second ago. I tucked it somewhere. But it has the same chip that's in this. Where did I put that? Like I said, I'm unprepared. Embrace the chaos. Where did I put that thing? I literally just had it. Apparently, on top of having many hand seizures, I'm also having a stroke. Okay, on to the next. I don't know where it is, but I really do like that device for the most part. This I have not opened yet. This is the new one. I mean, I have kind of opened it, but I opened it just to show a friend, and I put it right back in the box. Did not do any, like, powering it on or anything. I just showed it to a friend. So, let's pop into this. And, yeah. Same, oh wow, this one actually came with a screen protector. Neat, nice. Dude, this one I forget. I don't know if this one, I don't think my DMG style one did come with that. Regardless, this one did. That's nice. Another cable to charge. This is an A to C. I'm not opening it. You've seen an A to C cable. Get over there. Get over there. Obviously, wipes to clean the thing. Instructions that we're not going to need or use. Plastic, because plastic is cool. Move. Change. Perfect. We'll probably put the screen protector on today. I like doing it live because I think it's funny. Stay. All right. I don't know why I closed the box up early. Pure chaos energy right now. I've not been sleeping much lately. Ooh, I forgot how nice this looks. I've not been sleeping lately, and I don't really know why, but it is what it is. So we have the same stuff on the side, same stuff on the back, but clear. The plastic is much more... I prefer the clear. I don't know how to word it. They feel very similar. Sorry, I had to be just like rubbing my systems in front of you. It also feels like it's a hair thinner, perhaps. It may or may not be. You know, I'm going to unplug this. It's got 69% now, I'm sure. It may or may not be a hair thinner. Maybe not. I might be tripping. Regardless, it feels nice. It's a little bit more grippy than the DMG, which is nice. Let's see the hinge. Ooh, nice. I generally don't ever put the hinge back that far, but I wanted to see how far it would go. Standard back. That's not too bad. Let me go grab my my actual SP over here real quick. Actually, I think this one's not mine. I think this one is my wife's. But let's give it a quick clean. I don't use this one. This was here. We were doing a Four Swords adventure thing with a friend of mine, Azurai, who hopefully I'll get on this channel more often, and we were using these. It was quite fun. But for a quick size comparison, I know I've already compared this to this, but for those who don't know, it is notably smaller. It's kind of hard to tell on this camera, but with these flush on the bottom, it's roughly, what was that, quarter-inch shorter maybe? This might be a better way to show. It's similar, but it is a little smaller. Well, I mean, the OG is a little smaller. This one's been through some stuff. The hinge, actually very similar. I like this though. I like this a lot so far. The main reason why I got this one, just two reasons. One, I like the color better. I kind of want to do a button swap between these ones and these ones. We'll see if I do that today or not. I'm not sure if I'm that chaotic. We'll see. But I know that the buttons were very stiff on this original one, and it rattled a lot. So we've got the buttons here. It's not super stiff. I did break it in a little bit, but it is stiff, and this is noticeably less stiff. So this one I got, I think it came in maybe a week or 2 weeks ago. I've been really busy. I'm sorry. This is noticeably less stiff, but still has a lot of decent travel. Wow, it's like half the amount of pressure to push these down. I know that Russ from Metro Game Core did do a comparison of these already, but I didn't, so here we are. I also know that this, let's see if I can mute the music real quick. Ta-da, okay. And then I'm going to, where is my broadcast? There's my broadcast. We're going to turn off the background noise removal here, just so that you can really hear everything that's going on right now. I'm hoping you can hear everything. Probably too much, but hope you can hear that. I don't know if you can, but it rattles quite a bit. The new one, it's old. It's like 2 months old, maybe. I don't know. New. The newer one is much quieter. Much quieter. Get that music back on. Okay. And let's see. Buttons look the same. I might actually leave the buttons just because the buttons are probably why the thing is rattling less. I'll leave it the same. I might mess with it anyway. Maybe not today. Maybe not today. Pure chaos energy. Chaos control. We have ports. We have lots and lots of ports. I'll go over a quick rundown of what these all are. Let's zoom in a little further. And pop. More than that. Come on. There we go. All right. We have power and reset. We have R1, R2, L2, L1. That's the order that you do those in. This is a USB and OTG. So here you can put controllers in. You can charge all your basic stuff. It has to be USB A to USB C as far as I remember with this. My Steam Deck charger, just right here, should actually still work. It does. Steam Deck charger works. Okay, and then this is a mini HDMI out. If you have, this is not the right cable. I know I have one over here. It's somewhere, I swear. Not prepared, like I said. If you have an HDMI, a mini HDMI, this will put out video. I wouldn't expect it to be super crazy because this is just an all-winner H700 chip in this thing. It's good, it's not great. Just to make sure this thing has battery, we'll show you what you get when it powers on. Oh, sorry, volume up and down, headphone jack. This is for the OS, this is for games. You can put OS and games on the same one, doesn't really matter, but you can have options. Is my hat falling off sideways? It is. All right, we're gonna power this on. See what we get for a first time boot. I don't remember. I'm gonna put Newly on this, I think, because I'm kind of sick of Anbernics updating systems. I'm gonna zoom out a little tiny bit. There we go. I'm sick of how they do their updates. You have to fully like wipe the whole thing. You obviously take your stuff off, put it back on. I don't mind that too much, but you have to fully wipe the thing. It's annoying. I don't like it. There's no over-the-air updates. There's no updates over Wi-Fi. Still haven't fixed that issue yet. So going into settings, this is the same as you've always seen. We're gonna just go over here and quickly turn that off. Button sound. Why? Anbernic, seriously. Need to restart the game? Need to restart the system. Super standby? Oh, the actual sleep function looks like they got it in there. Yeah, the SP is great, actually. This is much better than the other one, which is much better. The buttons just feel a little bit better. Oop, that flipped all the way back. These feel good, but they're a little stiff. I'm probably going to sell this. Definitely going to sell this. But yeah. So you just missed what's different, but I'll run over real quick. What's different is they basically... these are really stiff on the original run. I believe the newer models of this same color are also updated now, all the ones that are coming out since. But you want to make sure that you're getting a new one. The buttons are less stiff by like a good margin. And the rattle when shaking from the these little jiggly boys has been greatly reduced. It's probably about 50% less pressure needed to push these down, as well as 50% less rattle, maybe a little bit less. And obviously, of course, the newer ones are already updated too. Let's see what the firmware is on these. It is set on version 1.0.7. If I'm not mistaken, this one is on firmware 1.0.4. It might be 1. Oh god, I think I just powered. Okay. Again, we're gonna do a quick feel test. My battery is... I don't know where my battery's at, actually. But this feels so much better. And that crystal color is just really nice. Look up my nose. You see anything up there? What if I get closer? Nah, probably not. All right, we have... I don't know what we have on here. I have not done anything to this. I did just pull it out of the box. Do not use game rooms. Game rooms just isn't as good as RA game. RA game, let's go down to business. Just go PlayStation for now. Ooh. Sorry, I do love these games. What should I play? I always... Gran Turismo, huh? Screw it, we're doing Gran Turismo. Put the volume all the way off in case of copyrighted music, which there probably is. Yeah, still does that weird thing with the percentage on the volume. So if you note the volume, right? I dislike how that works, because it's 0 for a while. I think it's 0 from like -40 on or something. Oh, almost. No, yeah, I think it was 40. I don't get that. Why not just have it different? No, volume is, let's see, if it's still menu and to brightness, yeah, okay, you can press menu and volume up to change the brightness. It goes pretty bright, pretty dim. Not super bright, but it's bright enough. It's also a very dim game, probably a bad example, but hey. Let's see, more than 1 gig of RAM, considering the 4 and 6 has 8. 2 gigs will work better. No, generally speaking, the 1 gig of RAM is kind of like, what's the word? The standard. Ooh, I didn't even customize this other one. Let's see. Yeah, this one's running on 1.0.4. I'm not updating it. I'm going to update this to newly, like I said. I might do that today. No, I need to make dinner. This also does not go to sleep when you close it. It just closes the screen. This one should actually go to sleep. So let's see. Let's see. I don't know. Seems to do the same stuff. Oh yeah, this will do PlayStation pretty smooth. Let's check the memory card and see what we're getting here. I have not tested this particular game at all, so I don't know how good their version of this is. The screen looks brighter to me than it does on the screen, or on the stream, I mean to say, but the color's pretty accurate. So that's good. Okay. Let's just do a single race on easy because I do not play this game. I want to make progress. Let's go with a Mazda. I like a good Mazda. Ooh, RX-7? I'll rock an RX-7. Color we got. Not a lot of options. Yeah, that white looks nice. Screw it, let's do it. Am I in auto? Yeah, let's go auto transmission. I don't know. Let's pick something easy. Okay, there's nothing super easy. We're gonna go with number 1. Not much past though. No, this doesn't run much past. It will barely do some N64. This kind of caps out at PS1. And not every game is going to work great, but most of them will. This is probably putting it through its paces here, to be completely honest. I wonder what button go is. This is probably X. So let's try that. Hey, look, I was correct. Seems to work pretty okay. I don't know what the break is. Assuming it's circle. Ooh, jeez. Oh, hey there. Sorry, Mr. Purple Guy. Doing a racing game with a D-pad is probably a mistake in retrospect. Probably should have thought that one through. Because I'm getting, like, it's got micro switches, by the way, instead of, I thought those were boosts. This is Gran Turismo. This has micro switches, not rubber domes. So it has a little bit more of a clicky, tactile feel to it, but it's a lot easier to press than the previous model. See if I can do full donut. Hey, look at that. Didn't crash into any walls. I wouldn't play this game for this. You can. It's not bad, but I'm tippity tapping these just to get it to go do what I want it to do, because you don't get like micro control, micro movements. I would imagine crash is also kind of limited, kind of like using the traditional, ooh, tight, ooh, jeez. Overcorrecting. Traditional Anbernic joysticks. They're just not really the besticles. But yeah, the other sub 100s run N64 okay. Almost all of these have the H400, wow, H700 chip in them, so they're all going to be about the same. But let's see. I wouldn't do a racing game on this, but it runs fine. You can plug in a controller for that. Oh, my wife's new controller should be here any moment. I would love to plug that in to try, but oh well. We could do Pepsi Man. That's probably not the best either. Pepsi Man's funny though. Oh wow, there's like nothing on here. I really should have gotten my own card. Ready to go. We can do Crash though. I can show you what I mean though about the D-pad being funky for stuff, for turning, for analog stick games. As far as snapping to cardinals goes, like, this is the best way to do it. Use a D-pad. Let's see. Any of the sub 100 devices do N64 all right. I'm trying to think. Of the ones that I have, I'm not really sure. Sub 100... N64, you're going to be looking at like 120 for N64 to be good. Like this will run it, it just won't be amazing. Some games work better than others. Like it's playable, but it's not good. Does that make sense? This does feel a lot better though. I'm probably going to make this not the daily driver, but a daily driver. I wish the screen was a little tiny bit bigger. So actually, I gotta say, yes, it snaps to cardinals. Oh, right, that's jump. Yes, it snaps to cardinals, but it's not bad. There's a little bit of a slowdown right there. Not horrible though. Like it's not going to affect the game. We'll go run through this real quick. I've never been good at Crash, by the way, but you know, hey, we're gonna mess around with this. Ooh, ooga booga. Did I miss it? Wow, I didn't realize you could miss it. Ooh. Oh, well, you saw nothing. It kicked the life away. I forgot that does that. Okay, that verifies that. This on the D-pad is actually really kind of tough, especially when it is as light as it is. Wow. Okay, yeah. No, maybe Crash is not the game for this. It feels like it... It's a little bit of that input delay there, which I'm sure you see. It moves when I lift my finger up. That's not helpful. So maybe this isn't necessarily the best game to play on here. I wonder if a D-pad a D-pad. A controller would be a better experience. Ooh, that was way close. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, you know, this is not the best experience, but again, it's not really for this. So anyway, that's that. Menu button, B, and then quit. What this is more for is like your, how do you say? RPGs, I guess, mostly. I'm gonna throw, oh, Pico 8 too. I wonder. I did buy Pico 8. This is just whatever comes with the stock. I think it's like fake 08. Ooh, it's hard to do with the D-pad. That's actually not that bad. Ooh, nope, I messed up. Nope. So getting through something like this, I noticed this before when I was testing this on the other device. Getting through something like that with without an analog stick is actually kind of difficult. I wanted the strawberry so bad. I played this like maybe 3 times. I'm actually doing pretty okay here. Cool, you know what? I'll take that. That was pretty good time. That was pretty good time. Stubbs, I'm coming for your spot. No, I think that went pretty well, even with this D-pad kind of sticking a little bit. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's see. It's definitely playable. You gotta know what you're doing a little bit, but you can do that with the D-pad. It's not really what it's for, but I mean, it works fine. It works fine. What I wanted to do was some SFC. What do we got? What do we have that we could play real quick? Like this music. How do you guys like the music? Can you hear it okay? It's funny, all the SNES games that I really liked outside of Fire Striker, which we're gonna probably use, I'm not gonna play in solidarity. Let's go. Fire Striker. Yeah, no, you can't do that. You can't do Super Mario World. Not only do they not have it on here, but just a bad idea. So it doesn't look like there's shaders installed on this ready to go out the box. I really can't tell, actually, to be completely honest. It might have something. Oh no, it definitely has some pixelated stuff going on. Okay, never mind. It looks pretty good. It just doesn't have like a CRT shader or anything like that. But yeah, no, out of solidarity, I'm not going to be doing any of the first party stuffs. Oh, sorry, just adjusting my my seat. You can pick the thing that you already are. If you haven't played this game, it's actually kind of great. I played this back in elementary school. We had it in our class. You can only do damage with the breakout ball, essentially. Oh god. And you have this mage here that helps you out. You get power-ups to shoot like a stronger shot forward. It's kind of like breakout with extra steps, but the bosses actually get kind of crazy, and the co-op nature of it gets really fun. Because you can have like four people, 2 people. Yeah, I think you can have 4 on the modern systems. I'm not entirely sure, to be completely honest. I genuinely don't remember. But you can do 2 for sure. And 2 is fantastic. I remember we used to get in fights all the time about this game. Trying to watch the game and the whatever. We're gonna do a power shot just to show you how it works. Get that ball over there. But yeah, me and my friends would oh, that's not the right button. Come on, and boom, there we go. Oh, I missed. I didn't get it centered like a smart guy. This was meant for a D-pad. This runs pretty good on a D-pad. I've never tried this with an analog stick. I do have the actual game for this too. I bought it off of eBay. I got it for like 40 bucks. I'm not gonna save this file. We're just gonna blow this thing away. Oh, I did it again on the other side. I'm a dingus. So if it breaks through the bottom there, you kind of lose. I know we're talking about the game too much, but it's a good game. Look at that. Goal. No, I never get the big card. I get the lowest one possible because A, I don't want to sort through all of those ROMs. And B, I think I have my own collection at this point. Like I've had them for a long time. I've ripped a lot of my own. Yeah. The bigger cards do come with a lot, but the cards are not the best of quality. And on top of that, it's just, I don't know, you can get better cards for cheaper, and someone you know has ROMs if you don't. But definitely try to source your own. You want to source your own. What this really excels at, in my opinion, and I guess we can see if it will do the proper pixel scaling and whatnot, is GBA and like Game Boy type stuff. I know the screen is a 4:3, but let's see. You know what? Let's do Astro Boy. Why not? It does work pretty well. Oh yeah, you know what? It does do the shader pretty good. Pretty good. Justice has the SP on there too. I like that. You can probably barely tell, but there's a pixel grid on there and it looks pretty good. Yeah, actually it looks pretty solid. If you're looking for just full-on nostalgia factor, like, this is probably the closest you're gonna get. You know, one of these. Definitely get the new one. You know what? We're just going to be because I don't want to do math right now. Normal. Yes. I think my wife's controller just showed up. I heard the door open. I haven't played this game in so long. No, my son. I don't remember what the fast forward button is. It's amazing how good stuff looked on the GBA. Borth. Like, you can't skip, can you? Okay, let's just do some basic movement stuff here. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. So it doesn't look as smooth on the recording because I think I'm recording in 30, but it's really smooth in person. Yeah, it looks a little choppy on the stream, but it's not choppy like this at all in person. And actually, the input delay is surprisingly good for GBA. It moves right when I tell it to on my side. Cool. Yes, I know. It's been a long time, but yeah, that looks good. It does the shader. Probably sounds good. It just has one speaker on the middle, by the way. It is a mono speaker, but it sounds pretty good. Sounds better than what we had, I'll tell you that much. I don't want to put it on, though, just because of copyrighted music, just in case, you know. But, yeah, it's a solid little system. So that being said, I definitely think this is good for GBA. I like this one a lot better than the other. I'm going to put the screen protector on because I'm a mad lad. And again, I like to do things the hard way. Let's power this sucker down. See you later. I'm so glad it doesn't say game over anymore. So glad, so glad. All right, I've got microfiber cloths literally out the wazoo. Literally? No, not literally. That'd be grody. Painful even. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I'm stop thinking about it now. Okay. So for the sake of having it be flat, we're going to do this maneuver. If this doesn't work, I'm not super bummed. But I do want to try to get as much of the crap out of here as possible. Do I have anything that I can use to, like, shield this? I don't think so. We're doing circles. Squircles? Squircles. These are squircles. Oh, okay. There's a ton of hair on this thing still. Okay. You guys let me know if you can hear this. Didn't help. All right, so we're gonna do this properly. I'm actually gonna be doing 2 screen protector applications today. If I can be so bold. Let's make sure this is the correct one. It dooby doo. Scooby dooby doo. That just fell right in there. You know what? That'll just stay in there like that. Completed. Look at that. Damn it. Okay, so we got the wet first and then the dry. Let's do this. Oh, I hate that it's so gummy feeling. What I'm worried about in here is because of the fact that my lights are all quite warm and the dust particles rise with heat, what ends up happening is there's like a cyclical system of dust that's circulating in here. It's actually going like up around the outsides because of the lights and then back in through the middle because the AC is coming in. So it's causing dust to kind of go everywhere. So this is really dumb. Don't do this like I'm doing this. Do this in a well-lit room, but like have the light be behind you, not like right in front of you. You'll have a better time. All right, so once you get it all nice and sopping wet, you will take the sopping wet one away and then rip this weird whatever off. Take this. I feel like these are getting smaller and smaller. This is dinky. So now we take this, we do a quick little wipe. If I get hair under this, I'm just going to take it off. But later, I don't really care all that much about this. It's got the clamshell, so the screen's protected. I like extra protection if possible. I'm the guy who wears 2 condoms. Am I running? No, not yet. I'm gonna get Newly on it. I do have Newly on my 35XXH, aka the Zazbizzle. But I do not have Newly on this just yet. I can technically just throw it in and see what happens. Throw my Newly card in here. Although I don't know if it's updated or not with my ROMs. So let's see if I can avoid this dust. Also, hello. JP, I don't think we've met. But nice to meet you. Right. Screen protect. Cool. And we'll judge my performance in just a moment as I get these boodles out. Cool. Let's see. How did I do? Bet you I did better than Stubbs did. You've seen me on Retro Handhelds. Oh, hey. Well, thank you for coming over here from there. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you must be one of the new people. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. How did I do? Did I shame Stubbs here? I think maybe I did. Looks pretty good. Sorry, Stubbs. Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty smooth. I'm gonna keep that on. Neat. Yeah. The podcast was a lot of fun. I quite enjoyed that. I am planning on doing it again as soon as things will let things happen. In fact, I was gonna jump on that episode. I was gonna ask to jump on, of course. That episode where they didn't have a host for the day, I was going to jump in, but I was camping. Otherwise, I would have just been like, hey, I'll go in too. Am I getting the Cube XX? No. And the reason why is because I've already got a Cube and a whole bunch of XX devices. I have, obviously, 2 SPs. I have the Newly monster over here, which, again, I will try that out real quick. Let's see. I've got Plus, which I'm getting rid of. I've got a whole bunch of the XXs. I don't really need it. I think it's really like a nice little device, and I think that it does have a place. I've got this. I don't need it. I don't think that if it's anything close to this kind of feel, and then also has the H700 chip in it, I think it'll be amazing for Game Boy Color, Probably good for Game Boy Advance. 4x3 will look pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna run well enough. You're not gonna get N64 out of it for the most part, but it'll be good. Oh, hello. Nice to have you. Yeah, not super late. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. But yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can just pop and drop the Newly card that I have into the SP, and we'll see what happens. This is a 128 because I'm a psycho. And I bet you it doesn't have any games on it because I really don't remember what I did here. You like the unicorn better than the cube. Nice. Why is that? Let us know. Share your opinion. We'll see if anyone agrees or not. I don't have the unicorn. I love the purple color on the thing. This still came with the Kioxia card, by the way. Not bad, actually. They're a pretty good brand. I'm kind of impressed, to be honest. But yeah, I like the idea of the unicorn. But I already have the cube, and I actually already have the stubs machine over here. Why does everything I know why everything has dust on it. I was gone for 2 weeks. I've got this other 1x1 over here with the nubs and actually Stubbs's back. I do kind of like these nubs, though, I'm not gonna lie. Inline buttons, more pocketable. Should have Google Play Store, though. Yeah, side loading's not... I don't really mind it, because once you do it once, you kind of know what you need. I've done a decent amount of side loading in my day. I do like having the Play Store just ready to go, though. All right, so let's power this sucker on. Let's see if it just newlies up. Hey, that's a great sign. Yeah. It's panicking here. I don't know what ROMs I put on this. I saw Pokemon. What's on here? Pygame, all games, favorites, Commodore, PC. Why am I doing that still? Yeah, I think my ROMs file is elsewhere. I don't know exactly where it is. I was sorting through all of these cards not too long ago, trying to figure out which one is which. I think this one has games on it. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. Do I have another? Part of the reason why I'm not getting more of these devices for a little bit is because of the fact that I'm having trouble keeping track of everything. I now have like 30 or 40, 35 or 40 of these devices. I don't need this many. You know, I'm gonna grab a guitar pick. I just cut my nails. So we'll see if this has ROMs on it. At the very least, we can point files and folders to this and find out where we're going with this. Let's see. I don't even know what card this is, to be completely honest. Yeah, there's too many. I like these things. I really like these things, but I'm starting to feel like a hoarder. I don't need this many. I'm going to be selling off a lot of my devices coming up soon. Like my Plus, I don't use this. Yeah, RP Mini, Odin Pro. My RP Mini should be here literally any second. Either today, tomorrow, but like at any moment. And then the Odin 2, I really like this thing too. This is a new favorite for sure. I really like this thing. Fantastic speakers. The sticks are pretty good. D-pad is great. I really like this thing. It gets a little bit hot and a little bit loud, but if you turn it to a different power setting, it works great. No problems. Okay, so I think it did the same thing again. Yeah, this just has the boot stuff. So let me try to remember. It's been a bit. Something will jog my memory, I swear. Is it not menu? I thought it was. There we go. I was having some issues with Newly. Newly was not connecting to the internet, so I couldn't do an update. And then there was something going on with, I can't remember the specifics. My brain is just problem. Do I prefer the 2 mini or the 2 Pro? I only have the 2 mini. I do not have the Pro. So I don't really know, but it depends. From what I do know about the system, you're going to want, if you want something that's small, packs a heck of a punch, fits in the pocket, doesn't necessarily have the best battery life, the Odin 2 Mini is the way to go. The battery life is fine, don't get me wrong, it's just not as good as the regular Odin 2. But the mini LED screen does have some vignetting. It gets super bright. It's great for outdoors. The original does not have that, but the screen's also bigger. There's trade-offs. It depends. If you don't mind not having a pocketable device and you don't mind the screen not getting super, super bright, I would say probably save your money and go with the OG Odin 2 and wait for the next generation, to be completely honest, or for like mini LED or OLED or whatever, or the new one. Oh, what was it called? I forgot what it was. I can't remember, but whatever the newest one is that's not quite out yet. Yeah, the mini is nice. The mini has the same chip as my my phone, and I'm super stoked for that. Super, super stoked. So I don't actually know how to navigate the system to find games in it, to be completely honest with you. I have not messed with it that much. I had it set up, but I was having issues. I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just saw storage. Hold on. Let's go back in there. System settings. Oh, no, storage device. Any external? No name 20. No, we're not going to mess with that. Internal. No, that's just transferring the save. I see what they're doing. Okay, no, we don't need that. That's not what it was. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, so I have Newly, but it's not set up. I forgot that I was in the middle of setting it up when I left for my camping trip. That's why the memory cards were all just out and ready to go. So sorry about that. I don't have that ready to go. Pick that up. I'm going to use a micro SD card thing to do the thing. Right place. I was in the right place? Yeah, I like to do things blind. I don't read instruction manuals or look up, what's it called? I was in the right place. I just had a flashback to TechDweeb's video. Thank you. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I like to go in blind and do stuff kind of dumb, but I have more fun this way. I don't mind being a little silly and being a little slower. If you guys don't mind, I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Okay, so system settings. Any external. Yeah, that's fine. Reboot required. Let's do it. Quit. Restart. Yes, really restart. We'll see what this does. I don't remember exactly how this plays out, but we're about to find out. Obviously, it still boots into the OS. Cool. It's a win. My wife is making dinner right now, and it smells really nice. Normally, I cook, like almost always, so it's nice that she's doing it this time. I'm not panicking. I don't panic. Did you see my last stream, by the way? I was doing some stuff talking about the, what was it? The cracked Nitro deck? Plus, whoa, I'm way zoomed in here. Yeah, I'm way zoomed in here. I was talking about this, and my thumb's just going off. Ah, we got music. Let's turn that off. Oh, you can't hold it down. That's a little annoying. So what does this have on it? Did I pick the wrong card? I may have picked the wrong card. Oh, man. Okay, which one of these cards has games on it? You know what is a guarantee to have games on it? The card that was already in the system. Let's do that. Okay. We're gonna power this all the way down. Cool. Now we're gonna do the same thing but in reverse. I put the wrong card in. We're gonna just go simple. We're gonna use the Kioxia that came with it. We're just gonna put it in the other slot. We know it has games on it. And games that I am not responsible for whatsoever because of the fact that I didn't do it. We'll try this again. Yeah, I really do love all this handheld stuff, but I've been so busy with everything else, I haven't even had a chance to like start this whole project yet. It just, I've been so freaking busy. You know what? Well, this does its boot. I'm gonna see if the screen protector... Can't find any systems that are on your paths, correct? Oh, I think I upset it. Yeah, no, I upset it. Yeah, I did. On the Steam Deck specifically, I had a problem. Okay, so because of the fact that I did this way bad, I'm gonna probably move off from this. I will go and set this all up before I stream again next time. I did say at the beginning of all this whole thing that I am not prepared for this whatsoever. I'm going into this completely blind, underprepared, and not really ready for anything. So we're just kind of winging it. Put the card in while it's on. You know what? Since you're here and you're asking nicely, let's do it. Let's do it. This is... I usually use a guitar pick, but this is actually working quite well. Okay, let's try it one more time, one more time. All right, Cannoli. You know, I'm gonna move these both out of the way again. Appreciate your help. I'm basically willing to do almost anything. Yeah, I know it's confused. It's like, hey, we have two brains. What are you doing? Which one? Which one? How about neither? I don't quite understand that. If it was me and I had two brains, I would start with one and then try to move over to the other. Kind of feel like I do have two brains sometimes. But yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, no, I've been so swamped busy that I haven't even messed with this, and I was so excited for this. I love the 406V. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. So that cleaned it up pretty good. I love these new sticks. I love them so much. You already have the 556 and the 40XXV. I have the 40XXV. I do not have the 556. I do think that the 556 is a really neat device, but the sticks are a bit of an issue. You would have to put on, I think it will run Gamma at this point, or maybe it runs something Gamma worked on that fixes the sticks. But if you don't mind the cardinal snapping, I would say it's probably fine. The 406 though, the sticks, I did test these. They work fantastic and they feel great. They're the best feeling sticks I think I've ever felt on a device. They beat Retroid, which is saying something. Like they feel fantastic. I don't know how to explain it outside of just, what's the word? Showing you this here, right? So if you look at this, right? This is the OG 405V. That range of motion is like nothing, and it goes like nowhere. Not very tall. It's nice for pocketability. I wonder if it'll even like show me, right? So I got big ass pockets. I wonder if I can fit both in the same pocket. Not really. But okay, so you have this one here, right? And it moves like this. It's not great. It's a Switch style stick. I'm not a huge fan. But then look at this. Look at that range. Look, it's night and day, and it feels so much smoother, and it doesn't snap. So if you look here, let's see if I can do this without ruining anything though. The issue is it does rise quite a bit out of the case, or the shell. But what's the word? They feel better. I did a Crota run. If you play Destiny on this streaming, it was a little bit rough, but I was doing all right. This take will be a lot better. Newly is having a time. I think I broke something. I'm gonna do a quick reset. And while it's doing a reset, I'm going to try to put it on the screen protector to see if it fits, and see if I can call Stubbs out twice in a row. I love Stubbs, I do, he's great. It is funny though, I've seen him aggressively, that's the word, apply screen protectors twice now, and it was rough. Oh god, there was one video that I did, I was wearing like a gas mask and everything. Not a gas mask, like a respirator, and I still got hair on it. So that looks like a damn good fit. Cool. So it should, but the screen protector from the 405V fits on the 406V. Mine did not come with one. If yours does not, just send them a message before you buy, or even after you buy, or whatever. And they'll, before you buy, after you purchase, immediately after you purchase, in the email that you get, ask them to ship you one, potentially, and they'll send you one for free. They did for me a couple of times. They're really nice about that stuff. Why did I do that? So Newly is being unhappy. Okay, so let's get these going. See if we can go 2 for 2. Cool, I did the right one at least. Ooh, this is supposed to be wet. It ain't. Newly has given up. Luckily, I can easily rewrite with Rufus and do the whole thing all over again, or Belena, whatever. Doesn't really matter as long as you're getting it on there. This is not wet, and neither am I. I'm gonna stop talking for just a second, not to spit up more dust or little spit particles. Love that the music stops at the exact same time. Right, for the sake of why not, we're gonna use both. Yeah, I'm gonna. Give me a second though. One task at a time. One task at a time. One of the things I appreciate about these Anbernic devices, a lot of them have, what's it called? A little divot for you to throw the screen protector in. These two specifically do. That's quite nice. So, yeah, this went in well, but there's some little smudgies and whatnot that are on there. You can probably see them. Some of these will work themselves out. I think it'll be good. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'll take a picture and post it in a couple of days or a couple of hours whenever it stabilizes, and we'll see. We'll see. But it went on there pretty good. I think I might have gotten a 1 on Stubbs and then pretty even to Stubbs on the other. But hey, you can't win them all. Okay, so yeah, I was gonna redo the Newly thing anyway. I think it had a bug in it. Oh, that's funny, isn't it? I think I did something funky. So yeah, we'll get this going back on there again. That will boot. I'm not worried about that. This was my Newly card, which I will. I wonder if I put it back in this system, if it'll be like, oh, hey, new system. Let's find out. I actually don't know if this is charged or not. Renewal. OTG D. Cool. Oop, threw that away. In the meantime, put some stuff away. No, it looks like this is just, I think I borked it trying to run both at the same time. Now I'm curious. I bet this still runs fine. Okay, so the 405, yeah, the newly, I think, just seems to be borked. I'll leave it off to the side. We'll see what happens. I'll check in with you guys in a bit. The 405, I do like, but it does definitely have its shortcomings. Yeah, still works. Wonder how long it takes to actually sleep. Or if the light just stays on. Ah, maybe that is actually sleeping. It's on 1.0.7, so I think it might actually be. And this has Gamma OS on it. I really regret putting Gamma OS on this. The 405V, I cannot recommend it. As much as I like the form factor and what it is, what it was, I cannot recommend the 405V in comparison to the 406V. There's a lot of weird little caveats to it. It's not a bad device. If you get it on a really good sale, it's fine. But there's a lot of little things about it that are just kind of a little disappointing. And then putting Gamma on it fixes some of the issues, but it also adds some others. I don't think Gamma did a bad job by any means, but it definitely kind of overcomplicated some parts of the process for me. And it will often get stuck in a boot loop. Oh, it's running Daigisho. Hey, look at that. So you won't even be able to see this once it's in there. What's on here? It's in. Okay, what? Oh, yeah, I did an update. Cool. What did I even put on here? I don't remember. I don't think I put anything on here. Okay, so I don't like Daigisho, but this will run like most things. This will run a good amount of PS2, but not like, for example, Scarface I tested on this. It did not run super great, but it'll run it. Not super playable. It will run on this though. This runs the same chip that's in the Cube, and actually I think I might be able to do an actual comparison here without doing anything wonky. I'm gonna zoom out again. Sorry. It's getting very hot in here and I'm starting to stress out a little bit just from the heat. I don't normally wear sleeves. Oh man, I got a hair under it. That's what that is. I got a hair under it. Bummer. That's a big old gnarly hair. Oh no, and it's so flush. I'm gonna have to get a tool for that. That's fine though. But for the sake of this, I swear I shouldn't have gone all full chaos mode. I should have done some sort of planning. I don't understand why this does and doesn't sometimes actually open. Okay, we're here. I'm gonna power this off for now because I don't have any actual games on it at the moment. Hello, hello. Sorry, this is probably like a bad intro to y'all. I haven't slept in a while and it's just, we're having fun here. I'm having fun. So let's see, what was I gonna do here? Right. I was gonna do Scarface. believe it's just in Aether SX2. Or Tenkaichi might work. I don't really like the Scarface game, but it really does kind of showcase the power of this. And then brightness. And I'm running just Aether. It's just running Aether. I didn't do anything funky or fancy to it or anything like that. All right, volume. Let's turn that off. I love that it just shows, I probably shouldn't be showing that. Do I not have it on here? Are you kidding? I swear I tested it. I must have tested it and then deleted it. This is why you don't take a break from doing stuff when you're ADHD like me. You will forget what you've done and what you need to undo and redo and everything. Don't take a big old break like I did. I took a break for like 4 or 5 months. And I regret it. I regret it so much. Okay, so let's pick something else. What do we have? We got Shadow of a Colossus. Do we have this on both? No. Okay, so we got Lego Racers 2. Y'all probably don't play that though. Let's see. Yeah, the Newly doesn't look like it's going to come back. Oh, hey, you know what? Gran Turismo might be a good one. Because then I can kind of show you guys. Whoop. That snapping on this thing a little bit easier. I wonder if there's a better example. Ten probably will. Depends on how far in 10 I am, though. Budokai 3, here we go. So yeah, this has the same chip as this. It still has snapping issues. This screen also seems to be a little bit brighter. I wonder if this is just turned down or... No, this is all the way up. Is it on extra dim? No. Yeah, this is just not as bright. Be funny if this one was on extra dim, huh? Anyone here play Sparking Zero or Kakarot? I really wanted to like Sparking Zero, but I was never really a big fan of Tenkaichi. I really wanted to love it. But I just can't. I'm gonna get more into it. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna change my mindset and approach it again. But I think I need to take a break from it first. We're just gonna go new game here, and hopefully it doesn't delete my... Right, this is on a PlayStation. This should have a save. Whatever. I don't really care about this save either way if it is there. We'll figure it out. But yeah, Sparking Zero is gorgeous. It has a couple of shortcomings. I'm not gonna get too into that, but yeah, you guys can't even probably tell the brightness difference here. We'll just go to just dueling. So, ooh, hey, perfect. Com versus com. We'll go as close to same but different as we can. You know what? I'm actually going to zoom this in a teeny bit further. So now I wonder if this one's gonna... it did load a teeny bit faster. Should get a frame counter up. I should. Oh, that's funny. So I'm not seeing any slowdowns on either, really. This one was giving me some trouble before. I did... Oh, no, I didn't tweak this one. They both seem to run pretty good. Oh, I'm having fun. This is silly, but I'm having fun. They did it too. Ooh. Oh, they're completely even. That's hilarious. I wonder how long this is going to go for. Oh, no, no. Somebody won. I'm surprised this fight's going on as long as it is. Yeah, they both seem to run pretty okay. From what I remember playing on this with the stock OS, sorry, the 405V with the stock OS, is the stock OS, it was kind of a little bit chunky. Had a little bit of slowdown every now and then, but with Gamma, it seems to run a lot better. So that's nice. But keep in mind, this is a much, not much, but a more powerful chip. It will run better. Let's see if I can remember how to get info on the screen. I don't remember. I thought I had an option to throw it up on the screen, but now I'm not remembering. I think it's in here. Maybe it isn't. Am I tripping? Is it in the first list and I just didn't? Oh, here it is. It's in the first list. I'll just ignore that. You saw nothing. All right, so let's do another one. Same basic gist. Cool. Finally won, too. We'll do some FPS counters on this one as well. And we'll just basically just recreate it. We'll do different characters, though. Keep it interesting. Let's see. Who do you guys want to see fight against each other? We'll do the same thing on both, but do you have any preferences? We could do Nappa versus Gohan. That'll be frustrating. To those who don't know why that would be frustrating, I'm going to just do it unless somebody has a suggestion that comes in the next couple of seconds. No suggestions. All right. We're going to go Nappa versus Gohan. And those frame counters are really, really small. But I will let you know what they say. Let's pick a different stage too, something a little bit more busy that you can't ring out of. Let's do this one. Why not? Archipelago. All right, I'll zoom in a teeny bit further. So when you see these change colors to yellow or red in the top corners, then you can see that they're kind of struggling a little bit. So we'll see how they do. So far, both are doing really good. They're both running at 60. Well, 59.95. This one dropped a little bit, but yeah, it's not really going too far down. Cube is more saturated. The cube's also a lot brighter, yeah. Yeah. It looks better to me on this. This one also has a better screen. The 406V, don't get me wrong, does have a better screen. It's not like miles better, but it is better. I think, I could be wrong, I think it's the same screen that's in the 40XXV. Which, again, I swear I had it out a second ago, but I have no idea where I shoved it. I'm really good at losing stuff. Well, it just dropped down to 54. But yeah, so Nappa's so tall, he can't hit Gohan half the time. He's running around like 57, 58 a lot of the time. This has been pretty much spot on at 60 or 59.95. This is mostly hitting 60 though on the 405V. So I mean, like in all honesty, it's kind of like, oh, what's up, Steven? Hello, hello. In all honesty, it's not that much of a difference as far as that whole thing goes. But again, the sticks are a major selling point. RGB, sure, whatever, but no, the sticks on this thing are fantastic. Nappa one. This might not be the best example of a game. It's really kind of borderline on this one. So let's see if we can find something a little bit more demanding. Final Fantasy X ran pretty smooth. I'll do like 1 or 2 more tests. So let's exit game. Exit game. Okay. So you know, Final Fantasy X is probably the best option. Let's try that. See if there's any differences here. They both shot into the red, loading it up. I appreciate you guys, I really do. I'm gonna be ending the stream really soon, by the way. Because my wife made dinner and I'm hungry and it's ready and I'm still here. I'll move these up a little. They both dipped into the red a little bit. This one recovered quicker. That's funny. Oh, they're running at 30, at least for this cutscene here. I might not have pressed them at exactly the same time, so don't take that in. Oh, thank you, Miss J. I appreciate you. How are you keeping it warm? Are you sitting on the fish? Okay, let's skip through the cutscene because I don't think this is going to really tell all that much. Oh, right, the start button, wrong button. I don't think I have... Do I have a save file? For the sake of this, I don't want to do that. Oh, you're so nice. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. So this will really tax the thing. Let's see what we got here. Let you know if I see any stutters or anything. I'm so mad about that hair under the screen protector on the freaking 406V. Ah. This also has a higher PPI on this screen, so don't take the sharpness into account. I believe this is a 720p by 720p screen, and this one is a 480p. So again, don't take the whatever, but it's rendering the same output. So it's not like matching the screen, you know what I mean? I think they're both rendering 1 times native. I could try pushing them a little bit higher and see if that changes anything. Yeah, okay, so that's not really doing anything at all. Cutscenes aren't going to really stress it, it seems. Let's increase the demand a bit. So let's, is it in system or graphics? I think it's in graphics. Yeah, graphics, okay. We'll do, for the sake of seeing how much it goes, we'll do 2 times. And we'll see what that does. So then back out. So that went into the red immediately. They look notably more smooth now, both, I mean, like, texture-wise. Dipped in the red again. Whereas this is still solid. By the way, I can't look at both, even if I cross my eyes, so I'm going back and forth. We could really try to push it and try for 3 times. I have a feeling this next cutscene is going to really show us what we're looking at here, though. And Newly is still borked, so I'm assuming I cooked it. That's fine, I'll fix it. Takes nothing to fix. These are still running pretty good. So we're going to go in and we're going to up it again. Graphics. Native, we'll go 3x. Graphics. 3x. So, I mean, hey, if this says anything, most games are going to run fine on either. If that says anything here. So yeah, 3x, we got an immediate dip right there, but no dip on this one that I could see. I'm sure Blitzball is going to cause some problems. It's still doing 3x pretty solid. Oh yeah, I do like your music. I do like your music. It's fun. It's fun. All right, so that didn't tax it enough either. We're going to go up even higher. And this is to go even further beyond. Okay, so let's see. Let's just go to 5 times. We'll cut the crap. We'll go to 5 times native. This will definitely tax both. Okay, so at 5 times, we're still getting 30 over here. And we're getting major drops over here. So it dropped, it's running at, oops, sorry. It's so tiny. Why is it so tiny? Who can read that? I've got really good eyes. It's a problem. Oh, hey, what's up? Hello, hello, hello. No, you're good, you're good. But yeah, this is, 5 times, on the 405 is, not having a good. Let's see what 5 looks like on the cube. It's probably not going to be great. It's fine. That's hilarious. Keep in mind, this game is running at 30 FPS, at least in this part. So it's more like a 2.5 times for a 60 FPS game. But this is running 5x with like no real drops. That's impressive. So this right here is the big difference between the 405 and the 406. Like I said, I don't have it on here yet. I will eventually. I could probably just swap the micro SD card over to the other one. It's fine though. But yeah, you can see the difference here. How far we've come in like a year. That's nuts. So yeah, it is choppy on my end as well. Oh, and it's getting warm. This is mildly warm, but yeah, they're getting, this one's getting toasty. Yeah, I do like borking things. That's kind of what I do. I like messing things up, trying to not curse, and then fixing things. That's kind of my whole thing. If I didn't have dinner coming, like, or dinner ready, I would totally fix this right now as well, but I gotta get some food. All right. Oh, come on, Newly. Just stay dead. Stay dead? Did I squash it? Light's still on. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, okay, so between the 405 and the 406, get the 406. Just get the 406. It has the RGB on the 6, which is like a nice touch, but whatever, you know, it is what it is. The CPU is right here, so it cools nice. It's nice. That's the T610 in the 405V. I believe so. I believe it is the T610 in the 405V. I can't remember specifically, but that does sound right. It might be the 618. All I know is that it does not quite compare. But I wonder what we can run it at before I go get some food. Let's see if it'll run at 3 and still do okay. Or at 4, I mean. So we're at 4 now. It still does 4 fine. For this area here, you know, obviously, you know, not a lot going on, but that's funny. That's cool. I thought it might say on the bottom what chip they're using, but it does not. It was the battery, 5500, 5500. I think they use the same sticker. No, new sticker. But yeah, I love these little things. I really do. I gotta get some dinner. Y'all have been awesome. I'll be back around. I'm gonna try to be out here more often now, and I'm gonna, once I get in the flow, I swear things start to actually go somewhere. I'm not just rambling and wandering and figuring things out as I go like this most of the time. Ending thoughts on this whole thing. If you're looking at a modern mid-range handheld, I would suggest either the 406V if you like a big chongus of a butt on this thing. And the triggers are kind of nice. I feel like they kind of fixed them a little bit. They're a little bit skinnier than the 405. I realized they didn't really talk about comparisons all that much. Let's see, what else did they change? I can't really remember. The buttons feel a little bit better on the 406. And then the sticks, that's the big, like, main difference, is the travel on the sticks is dramatically better on the 406. As well as the performance, because it has the same chip as a Cube, which I also highly recommend. If you want a 1x1, and you like, this is probably one of the most comfortable devices that I own, to be completely honest. It just sits in the hand really, really nice. I don't know how to really explain it outside of that. Yeah, I like it. I like it quite a bit. If you like your offset sticks, this thing's a beast. I do like this. These are both around 150-ish. A little bit less sometimes. And then as far as the SP goes, the newer models are definitely good. I had a little bit of complaints when it came to the first ones. Again, the color doesn't really mean anything as far as I know. It's just when they made them. The newer ones don't rattle to the same degree. And the buttons are a lot easier to press on the 35XX SP. These both have the H700 All-Winner chip in them, which will run basically up to PS1 pretty good, but you got to keep in mind any PS1 game that's using an analog stick will maybe have a little bit of trouble running on a D-pad. So, hey, there's that thought. Anyway, all that being said, yeah, thanks for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. I will be doing more of these, like I said. I'll be getting more into whatever. I'll fix these things that I've kind of borked a little bit. I'll find my 40XXV. Hold on. That'll be the last thing I do before I go. Give me a second. I throw it. I swear, I have it in an SSD case that Russ had recommended. Oh, and I completely forgot. I was gonna unbox this, and I completely forgot. I don't go anywhere, so where did it go? Look at me, guys. I'm actually standing up to look for something. It's right in front of me. I know it. It's hiding in plain sight. I can smell it almost as much as I can smell dinner. Did anyone see where I put it in the last stream? I didn't go very far. Did I shove it in a drawer and forget? No. 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 Did I shove it in my tech bag? No. Legitimately, I'm so confused right now. My wife usually finds all the good stuff. Am I on Eastern time zone? No, I'm on Pacific. So I'm usually here, I'm really trying hard to find consistency. I have a new show that I'm going to be putting out soon where I'm going to be gaming with people like Stubbs and Tech Dweeb. I think if you know Humble Mud, he's going to jump in at one point. Coven Nova is going to jump in. I talked to Baldly Rudy, a handful of other creators. They want to jump in. My first guest is going to be my wife, but it's going to be an interview style show where I have people jumping on. We're going to be doing mostly parallel play and just kind of talking about gaming tech, history of how we got to where we got in all of this stuff. But it's going to be nice. It's going to be fun. I just need to get it off the ground. And if you guys are interested, I mean, that will happen relatively soon. I do want to try to make it a consistent time. I'm thinking about maybe Thursdays at 6 p.m. Pacific, or potentially on the weekend. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to take away time from creators and their families on the weekend, and a weekday is a lot more reasonable. Anyway, you guys let me know in the comments, in the chat. You guys let me know, and I will continue to look for this real quick while you guys let me know if that sounds like something you'd be interested in. I've already got it all kind of ready to go. I just got to do it. Oh my god, it is right in front of me. You see, okay, look. You see the, oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Heck yeah. Watch on Thursdays? Okay. Heck yeah. That would be nice. That would be nice. So I'm gonna take down the fourth wall here. The fourth wall? I'm gonna take down the wall here for just a sec. And I'll show you where this thing has been this whole time. Ready? So we're gonna get rid of my background removal. Hey, yo. The magic, right? It's right here. I've been looking for this for 2 hours. I'm not going to be using StreamYard. I don't want to pay the extra money, and they just increased their prices recently. I'm really glad that I found this. I really got to stop hiding things from plain sight. The white is really nice. No, but I think I'm going to be doing some kind of a janky solution where I do a screen record of a Discord chat video feed and run that through as a video source through OBS. I think I'm going to run that. Just because I like knowing that I'm not paying money for something that other people are paying money for. You wait. You took the 40XXV and put it back in the box and said, I totally understand, but this is a really nice little system. I don't like this stick. It's good enough. Oh, hey, I got one more thing to show you guys. I'm sorry. One more thing. You know what? I'm just gonna leave all these here for now. Oh, the case that Russ had recommended for the RG Cube. Wow, hold on, not RG Cube. The Powkitty RGB30, the SSD case. is a perfect fit. They're like almost identical proportions here. Almost. From top down, it's uncanny how close they are. Anyway, one more example here, and I'm gonna go. Yeah, I have too many as well. I need to get Newly working better. So JP, jump in on my Discord. The link is in my link tree, which is on the channel, and we'll talk more about that later if you're cool with that. I'd love to get some hands-on, like, back and forth. TechDweeb is really busy. Oh, TechDweeb also wants to be on my show. I don't know if I mentioned him or not, but yeah. A lot of people. I might be able to get Russ on. We'll see. Russ is busy. But yeah, okay. I didn't ask him yet. So here, this is my last little demo here. I'll zoom in a bit further. So if you look here, this is how you see the cardinal snapping. Notice how I'm going in circles, but he's kind of going in an octagon. Let me get a little bit more open over here. This is the cardinal snapping issue that everyone's talking about. You go left, down. He just makes hard turns on the 8 directions. So yeah, that these sticks, not so happy with. These sticks, very happy with. They work like they're supposed to. I really want to show you, but I have nothing set up on this. I'm gonna make this promise to you guys here, everyone here right now. I will get this set up properly, and I will get Newly running properly as well, because I don't know what this is doing right now. It is what it is. I know it's kind of hard to see. I gotta do what's it called? Video out. Oh, I found my cable. So I gotta do some video out stuff. This one has just the USB-C out. This one has, yeah. So using these kind of things, I think I have a USB-C to HDMI out as well. We'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know. But I will get this stuff working and have it ready to go soon. I'm not going to give a specific time, but I'm going to get this going as soon as possible. Tonight, I'm going to finish Alan Wake 2. I'm not streaming that. I will get back to Lords of the Fallen stream very soon, too. I'm going to go get some food. It's probably cold by now. But thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you very much. We'll get some stuff going. We'll get this channel back up and functional again, I promise. I'm so excited to have people here again. It's nice. It's nice. Anyway, thanks so much. It's been fun. I got to go get some food. There will always be more. It's not my catchphrase, but it might be my catchphrase. We'll see. Peace.